Salmon is the common name for a number of highly important species of fish from the family Salmonidae. Salmon are typically anadromous, which means they hatch in the gravel beds of shallow freshwater streams and migrate to the ocean to spend their adult lives. When they have matured after spending a certain number of years in the ocean, salmon return to their birth stream to spawn. 5 species of Pacific salmon are found in British Columbia waters, namely sockeye, pink, chinook, coho, and chum. Life for the Pacific salmon begins and ends in the gravel of small tributaries and freshwater streams. There are 6 stages in their life cycle, notably egg, larvae, fry, smolt, adult, and spawner. The extraordinary journey of the Pacific salmon makes them some of the most amazing animals in the world. Lasting between 2 and 7 years, this journey takes them thousands of miles from the freshwater streams out to the vast Pacific Ocean, and then back home to spawn at the end of their lives. The homecoming of salmon run at the final stage of their life cycle is one of nature's most spectacular miracles. Each year, from October to December, British Columbia's streams, such as those at Bear Creek in Surrey, Maple Ridge, Chilliwack, and so on, play host to one of nature's most fascinating spectacles. Upon reaching the spawning grounds, the female salmon selects a gravel spot, digs a shallow depression with the tail, and lay eggs in stream beds. The eggs rely on cold water flowing through the gravels to hatch and grow. The following winter and spring, salmon emerges as larvae. They remain in fresh water for varying periods of time before migrating to the ocean. The Pacific salmon's ocean migration is one of the most amazing parts of their life cycle. Some salmon travel thousands of miles during this life stage. Depending on the species and the watershed to which they belong, salmon spend from 2 to 5 years feeding and growing at sea. When the young salmon reach the ocean, they usually swim north towards Alaska. As they grow larger, they swim into the middle of the ocean, where they continue to grow. After maturing in the ocean, salmon return to the freshwater streams where they were born to reproduce, no matter how far they've traveled or how long they've been gone. Exactly how salmon navigate their way back remains a mystery. Although once salmon reach familiar waters, they are guided to their birth streams by their sense of smell. Moving from salt to fresh water, salmon's bodies are changing for the last phase of their lives to prepare for freshwater and reproduction. As the surviving adult salmon travel miles and miles to return to their birth stream, they must still overcome major obstacles before reaching the spawning grounds. While swimming upstream, they must leap over log jams and waterfalls and dodge predators like eagles and bears. At the end of their journey, only the luckiest and strongest salmon are able to give life to the next generation. As the adult salmon's journey ends, a new life cycle of the next generation begins. In the Canadian province of British Columbia, U.S. Pacific Northwest and Alaska, salmon are considered keystone species because they support a variety of wildlife such as birds and bears. The bodies of salmon represent a transfer of nutrients from the ocean, rich in nitrogen, sulfur, carbon, and phosphorus, to the forest ecosystem. Salmon are important fish for indigenous peoples in terms of livelihoods and culture. Also, salmon are highly prized game fish for recreational fishing. Freshwater streams and estuaries provide important habitat for Pacific salmon. Estuaries and their associated wetlands provide vital nursery areas for young salmon prior to their departure to the open ocean. Scientists believe that less than 1% of those eggs will survive to maturity. In their journey through life, salmon encounter countless obstacles at each life stage. Each step of their miraculous circle of life is important for the survival of salmon. Therefore, the streams, lakes, estuaries, and ocean must be protected because the perpetuation of the salmon life cycle depends on the health of the Pacific Ocean as well as the watersheds. Thank you for watching and listening. Please subscribe to this channel, Words of Woods.